back to the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Calisthenics. I'm Shannon and this is episode 2, where we'll be focusing on core strength. A strong core will be essential for all calisthenics movements. It will provide stability and control. As mentioned in episode 1, it's recommended for complete beginners to do these workouts 2 to 3 times per week. This will build a solid foundation in strength whilst also allowing your body adequate time to recover. Now, as you get more experienced at these exercises, you can start to do workouts 4 to 5 times per week, but we'll discuss that sort of thing in a later video. I was fortunate enough to shoot these exercises on a really beautiful day outside. However, today we've got 100-kilometre winds happening out there and it's just not safe for my equipment. Let's get started. Our first exercise is leg raises. This move targets your lower abs and hip flexors. Lie flat on your back with your legs straight. Slowly lift your legs until they are perpendicular to the ground. Then lower them back down without allowing your feet to touch the floor. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. A slightly more advanced version is done in a seated position, leaning back onto your hands. This will add some degree of difficulty to the exercise and is a great way to progress it. Exercise 2, Russian twists. Russian twists are excellent for targeting your obliques. Sit on the ground with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Lean back slightly and rotate your torso from side to side, touching the ground on each side. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps on each side. Now that's the beginner version of this exercise. As you get a bit stronger, you're then going to lift your feet off the ground and perform the same motion, leaning back slightly, rotating torso from side to side and touching the ground each time. Again, perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps on each side. Exercise 3 is the side plank. Now in the first episode we worked on developing the strength for the plank. This is a lateral variation of that exercise. So raising yourself up on one side, you're going to balance on one hand and fully squeeze through your body to keep yourself in a rigid line. Ideally, you want a perfectly straight line from shoulder down to the foot. Hold this position and work on holding for up to 15 seconds, and as you progress, 30 seconds, and then 1 minute holds. This will develop strength through your whole core, lateral obliques, as well as developing balance on each side. Exercise 4 is side plank raises. So progressing from the side plank static hold, we're now moving into a dynamic exercise. It's basically a sideways crunch. So maintaining that side plank position, and we're just lowering our hips towards the floor, and then engaging muscles as we squeeze back up to a side plank position. So down and up, down and up. Maintaining smooth control through the whole range of motion. This is quite strenuous and you may struggle to maintain a tidy form, but keep working on it and you will get there. Our final exercise, number 5, L-sit compressions. L-sit compressions are great for developing your core and quad strength and increases your mobility and flexibility for touching your toes and achieving a better pike position. Also, later on, if you want to achieve a full L-sit, this will drastically improve your strength and mobility towards that. To perform the L-sit compressions, feet together, place our hands by our sides, and then slide them slightly forward, but still remaining in a comfortable position. Engage hollow body as much as possible. Now you're going to squeeze your quads, keep those knees tightly together, squeeze the calves, point the toes, and start to raise your legs as high as possible, keeping them locked together and in a straight line. Raise the legs up and then back down to the floor. As you get stronger at this, experiment with sliding your hands further forward. The further forward your hands are, the more difficult this exercise becomes. The added difficulty is going to further develop your pike mobility. So let's summarize the 5 exercises we've gone through in episode 2. Number 1 was leg raises. Number 2, the Russian twists. Number 3, side planks. 4 was side plank raises. And finally 5, the L-sit compressions. Extra well done, you've made it through your second workout. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to check out our Calitrix merchandise line. If you dig the merch, it's available on www.calitrix.com.au. Any purchase in our store will greatly help to support the channel so that I can give you better and better quality content over time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and also remember to hit that notification bell so you stay tuned for the next episode. See you next time on the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Calisthenics.